Mr. Kamall, just now you said that the causes of appearance of this conservative government in Poland is a hypocrisy. So what are the major items, the major issues of hypocrisy that should be tackled to fix Europe?
Well, I think quite clearly what's happened is that the last government stuffed the Constitutional Court with its own appointees, and no one seemed to complain here. No one batted an eyelid. Suddenly, this government seeks to redress some of that balance, and is suggesting that maybe they could appoint up to 5 out of the 15 judges, not a majority, not trying to take it over. And suddenly they are accused of interfering with the Constitutional Court. They also bring in changes on the media law to make sure that the authority that allocates frequencies does not appoint people to broadcasters, as happens in other countries. And when they seek to make changes in line with other countries, they're suddenly accused of trying to interfere with the media. It's interesting that when a Eurosceptic Polish government has been democratically elected tries to make these changes, it's accused of interference. But when previous governments have made changes like this, no one seems to bat an eyelid. I think that's sheer hypocrisy.
What are the major items that are so important for Polish people to be fixed? Because there is certain frustration if they elected this government. So what is the major Polish frustration up to your idea that should be fixed? Because it's not for nothing that this government appeared.
Yeah, I think clearly what had happened is the last government had actually not stood up enough for Poland and Polish affairs, and seemed to be, in some ways, listening to Brussels or to Germany when it should have been standing up for Polish affairs. And we now have a government that will listen to the Polish people, democratically elected Polish majority government. And therefore they will be responding to some of the concerns of the Polish people. As part of that, they have to change the country in a way that is fairer and more democratic. The Constitutional Court currently consists of 14 out of the 15 judges were appointed by the last government. Clearly, there's a great political imbalance, and in order to bring in some fairness, they're seeking to appoint 5 of those. They want to make the media law in line with other countries. That's what they're trying to do, and trying to modernise Poland, where the last government tried to take it backwards.
Mr. Kamall, the last question. What is the role in the Venice Commission? Do you think they can pull back these decisions? What do you expect from Venice Commission?
Well, I think the Venice Commission will have a very sensible dialogue with the Polish government, and the Polish government will discuss their changes. And if there are concerns that there might be along the road, I'm sure the Venice Commission will make their views known, and the Polish government will have a fruitful exchange. When I spoke to the Polish Prime Minister earlier this morning, she said she was looking forward to that exchange of views and that discussion. They want to make sure that any changes that they bring in actually has acceptance internationally.